So, it's come to my mind now that Facebook has become a raging little whore. I mean, we have games like Cartown, Cafe World, and Candy fucking Crush! Honestly, people, why the fuck do you send me these requests? I've told you time and time again, I don't want to play Candy Crush! Game just...
I've received game requests from like Baseball Heroes or Farmville, and I don't care about playing fucking sports or playing some stupid farm game. I really don't want to play it. I got my own video games. It's called Nintendo Wii, Nintendo Wii U, Nintendo DS. That's the games I play. The only online game I play is Dueling Network. That's the only online game I play. Nothing more.
And I mean, here's the problem. I don't mind Facebook games. I play stuff like Dragon City, Confrontation Web Card Game, Pocky Ninja 2 Social. I mean, those are interesting to play from time to time. But it seems each time I log in, I have people trying to stuff me up the ass with them. I mean, play Candy Crush. Play Candy... Just... What are you people doing?
Like, why don't you play Candy Crush? Quit asking us to play, because we're probably busy doing something else.
It's just... Words cannot describe my hatred for Candy Crush. It really can't.
I'd rather do real life Candy Crush, not go and buy candy and eat it, instead of looking at virtual candy that makes me hungry.
Exactly. And another thing for Facebook. You see, I don't mind talking to people. I don't mind partaking in their posts. What I do mind is each time I seem to log off for whatever reason, because I don't sleep anyhow, I log into over 100 fucking notifications. Do you know what that's like? Where you have to go down the entire list, pick out which one's important, then you have to look at all the rest of them because everybody's going to bitch if you don't. It's just... It's not facepalm season. To do the facepalm season, you have to go...
Yeah, Facebook lately has just been so annoying. Even for me now. Oh, like just last night, I had to take someone on my list because he wouldn't stop spamming my inbox because he has very terrible spelling and grammar, and I can't understand what the hell he's saying. And it's like, quit spamming me. Then he keeps putting these stickers in my inbox. Knock it off. I unfriended you and I blocked you for a reason. It's annoying. And I'm in the middle of talking to someone else on Facebook or on Skype, or I have somebody here, or I'm on the phone with somebody, and I can't talk to them because my computer won't shut up. That's so annoying.
How many times did you want to just mute it? If my calculation is correct, it's 1,000,001. Just...
Yes, you know who you are, because you were taken on my friends list last night and you were blocked, so you know who you are.
Ultimately, it comes down to, do not fucking send me Candy Crush. Do not message me when I am not online. I get it. If it's important, go right ahead, because that takes priority. But if it's just to say hello, 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 hey, are you available? Are you available? Hey, hey Chris, hey Chris, Chris, hey, hey Chris, 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 hey, hey, hey Chris, hey Chris, hey Chris, hey, 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 hey Chris. You can just as easily do this to me when I'm online, when I can actually read your message, and I can personally tell you to fuck off. Thank you. In other news...
About what? About yesterday.
Oh, what party yesterday? Oh, wait! 9/11. My coffee maker broke. It crashed right to the sink and completely destroyed. I also lost 5 plates. Those plates had family, man. They had bowls and cups and silverware. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I also forgot the 9/11 attacks in New York. See, allow me to tell you why I personally don't give a fuck. You see, for years now, I was little when it happened, so obviously I can't say that I've watched the entire time, but at least for the last, like, what, 6, 7 years. All most Americans say when they're talking about 9/11 is, our towers fell. You don't even make mention to the people who died in them, who died on the outside, the firemen, the cops, just everybody who ran to try and save people even. You're worried about 2 little towers in comparison to 10,000 people for the sake of argument. It's just
The reason why, one of the reasons you could say that these terrorists did it, it was 12 people. I think you said it was 12 people that did it, not an entire religion. And the thing is, why did these 12 people do it? Why did they target the Twin Towers? They target the Pentagon. They tried to target the White House. Of course, that failed. But why were they targeting these buildings? Not because the buildings, because they were highly populated areas. They couldn't give a shit about the buildings. They wanted to get rid of as many people as they could to make a point. That's why they did it. Not to try and just take down 2 towers. They wanted to take out as many lives as they could. That's why they did it.
I mean,
it's not about the buildings. It's about the lives. That's what was involved in here. Not about some stupid building.
And then we read up about how Americans blame all people in Israel for it. I mean, you take a look in the media ever since then, they've just been looked on as evil little people. I mean, it was a select group. It wasn't an entire religion and society. It was one that got mad and said, hey, let's go fucking do this. It's ultimately, this is why I hate America. America takes the biggest disasters, spins it around, and then just goes boo-hoo-hoo over either our monuments or over the poor little groups that attacked us. I don't respect you for this. I don't like you for this. And personally, whenever 9/11 kicks around, I'm always the one firing off jokes. What's the Al-Qaeda's favorite baseball team? The New York Jets. It's just, I don't care.
Oh, I get that one now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and see what they have over there. Like, they don't have, like, what you have in America. Like, you got all these wonderful high-tech things, and they're over there living in these little huts or whatever, stuff that's like, when they come over here, it's like something like going over there is like going into the past. Coming over here is like going into the future. So America, be happy with what you get.
Oh, you can't tell them to be happy with what they get. Oh, they always need more and more until they get into war. Then they can back up and say, we want no part in this. We want no part in this. We never wanted any part in this. I mean, Obama's a tricky one. He goes into Syria to stop the issues, yet then he goes in and demands the weapons. Do I sense that he's looking for new weapons for his country? I mean, sure, America has all the bombs, but let's look at it this way. What happens if they drop even one anywhere? They drop it in Mexico, they lose whatever allegiance they have with them. Drop it on us, you got the rest of the fucking world on your back. Drop it in Russia, China's coming at you. I'm sorry, you're not going to win. And just...
You think you're the capital of the world, but guess what? You're not. There's no such thing as a capital of the world.
With America this big, with a bigger one above it, and pretty much a bigger one beneath it,
And then there's all Asia.
and then there's everything else in the world, you're fucked the minute you drop one bomb. It's just little things like that that makes me laugh at America. Americans, I have no problem with them. It's just how the country's run. That is my problem. You could elect a 5-year-old child, and he could run the country better. He'd run it to the ground, but then again, that's where it should be. America lost any usefulness in 1812.
Down there, they've illegalized drugs that shouldn't be legalized in certain states. Also, down there, you're allowed to have guns. Up here, those drugs that are legalized are banned up here, and guns are banned up here unless of a special reason.
I mean, just that's really all I can say on them. I could keep going, but from here it's just basically nitpicking. America's an infested rat upon the world. Let's just leave it at that. So we've been doing this for about 12 minutes now, nearly. I guess this is shout out time. You go ahead. You get to go first.
Shout
Do it to your lady friends, do it to your other friends, whoever.
Let's see. The only shout, I guess, was that person on Facebook that was blocked and taken off. And another thing is too, since you're off my Facebook, you will not be coming to my place again due to you throwing rocks at my windows.
Throwing rocks at your windows?
To get my attention.
You throwing at like the middle window?
That one or the one in the bedroom?
Man, I would go for the screen. If it goes through the screen, it's just basically on the floor. It hits the window, it shatters. Holy fuck, dude, you are a fucking moron.
And asking me to buy you stuff and get you stuff and do shit for you. I'm not your bitch, okay? Go do that yourself. I have a life. I don't need to spend my life hanging out with some, as I would call, kid. Yeah, 14 years old, grade 9. But I guess I might say the name of Trenton Wimice, I think is how you say your last name. But yeah, you're not on my Facebook. Took you out on Facebook friends list, blocked you, and you're not gonna be unblocked. You're not gonna be on there again. You're not gonna come back again due to of several reasons that I already mentioned.
And for me, who to get the precious shout out to? I guess I'll do it to the regular, Emily and Trooper. You too. Trooper, I will see you probably later in the week to continue doing our movie. And Emily, you already know, love you. And yeah, this has been Hawkinable.
Supreme King.
And we are heading off.